everyone. So today, I'll be discussing about the anatomy of learning outcomes. Anatomy of learning outcomes. Learning outcomes are statements that describe significant and essential learning that learners have achieved and can reliably demonstrate at the end of the course or program. In other words, learning outcomes identify what the learner will know and be able to do by the end of a course or program. In summary, learning outcomes are powerful tools that can help to improve the quality of education by providing a clear roadmap for both instructors and learners. Spady, 1994, an educational researcher who spearheaded the development of outcomes-based education, suggested the ability of demonstration learning is the key point. This demonstration of learning involves a performance of some kind in order to show the significant learning or learning that matters. Components of a learning outcomes. First, an action verb, a learning statement, and a performance standard. This is the heart of the learning outcome, indicating the specific action the learner will be able to perform. Next is the learning statement, specify what learning will be demonstrated. This part clarifies what the learner will be demonstrating through their action. It specifies the content or topic of the learning outcome. Lastly, performance standard, a broad statement of the criterion or standard for acceptable performance. This sets the level of performance that is considered acceptable. Tips for writing learning outcomes. First, make learning outcomes specific so that they identify what is to be learned and assessed. Second, align learning outcomes with the overall course objectives and professional competencies. Third, write learning outcomes so that they describe how learners will achieve the goals of the course. And lastly, use a short and consistent stem such as by the end of the course program successful student will be able to. By following these tips, you can create learning outcomes that are clear, specific, measurable, and relevant to your course goals. This will lead to a more focused and effective learning experience for your students. Tips for constructing learning outcomes. Focus on outcomes, not processes. Start each outcome with an action verb. Avoid vague verbs such as know and understand. Incorporate a mixture of lower order and higher order thinking. Write the outcomes from the student perspective. Check that the outcomes reflect knowledge, skills, or attitude. Try for no more than 3 outcomes per major topic. By following these guidelines, you can create clear, measurable, and effective learning outcomes that enhance the teaching and learning process. Good learning outcomes emphasize the application and integration of knowledge instead of focusing on coverage of material learning outcomes. Articulate how students will be able to employ the material both in the context of the class and more broadly. That would be all. Thank you.